And on this Wednesday, February 12th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, the British Columbia Women's College Basketball Championship will be relocated from a school whose coach and players allegedly mistreated a transgender opponent. A spokesman for the Pacific Western Athletic Association said Tuesday that Columbia Bible College will no longer host the championships from February 27th to March 1st as scheduled. A new venue is yet to be determined. The move comes after Vancouver Island University forward Harriet McKenzie spoke in October about alleged verbal and physical mistreatment endured when VIU hosted Columbia Bible College for a pair of games in Nanaimo, BC. A judge is ordering government health websites to restore deleted web pages with health information. The federal judge ordered the Department of Health and Human Services, CDC, and FDA to restore any pages and data removed in compliance with President Trump's executive order on gender ideology. He sided with claims that the federal agencies acted unlawfully when they removed the medical information from their public websites. Some Christian aid groups are being hard hit after the Trump administration froze most foreign aid and sidelined the U.S. Agency for International Development. Faith-based humanitarian organizations that partner with USAID are now facing their own layoffs, furloughs, and severe funding shortages. Remaining staff are being forced to choose which of their life-saving programs can continue without government funding. 2 of the 12 largest non-governmental recipients of USAID funds are faith-based, Catholic Relief Services, and World Vision. The Christian nonprofits serve millions of people globally and provide food, water, and health care in conflict zones. The U.S. government funded nearly half of the 2023 CRS budget of $1.2 billion. The State Department has offered select waivers for organizations to continue life-saving humanitarian work, but many organizations that have received waivers say federal funding has not arrived for those exempted projects, and they have been unable to get meaningful guidance from the U.S. government. A spokesperson for World Vision said the organization was working on securing waivers and resuming critical programs as soon as possible. Franklin Graham, who runs Samaritan's Purse, which has received USAID funds, said in a statement that the details of the waiver process are not yet clear. Samaritan's Purse has not stopped its emergency food and medical programs overseas, he noted, and less than 5% of the organization's 2024 funding came from government grants. Graham said, "I think it's a good thing for the government to assess and re-examine the various programs that the U.S. is funding around the world. We trust that the new leadership will analyze all of the information and make good decisions." A new report concludes that 90% of all Jewish Americans feel anti-Semitism is a problem in the United States. Phil Hewlett reports.
The American Jewish Committee released its latest report and found 56% of American Jews have changed their behavior out of fear of anti-Semitism, including dressing differently or not identifying as Jewish on social media profiles. 73% say they're less secure in the U.S. than a year ago. A third say they've been personally targeted at least once over the last 12 months. AJC suggests Jews are being victimized by people on the far left and far right of the political spectrum. I'm Phil Hewlett.
And that's Newsmakers for this Wednesday, February 12th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.